Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
Sharks have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. They're lined up and ready for... Let's get back to the act. And we're back. Here's the kickoff team.
Will be kicking off to start the game. Number 1 back deep to return.
Should be a return here. From the 5. They're ready to call their first play of the game.
Number 85 on the return.
They line up in the I formation.
At the 22-yard line. First and 10.
They'll pass on first down. Closing in, throwing. This pass is incomplete. The defender was able to get in there to disrupt the pass.
Now the defensive coordinator is pulling out everything. He's throwing his whole arsenal at him right now.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 22. Peterson goes to work with an empty backfield. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. When he gets in trouble, or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
Good matchup today. One of the best quarterbacks in the league taking on one of the toughest defenses. Now, defensively here, John, what do you think they're thinking?
Well, I think they're going to have to shut down those short slant routes and deep outside corners first. Force your offense to throw short and over the middle. Let your big hitters make those wide receivers think twice.
Irwin. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play. Let's go, come on.
Under pressure, looking for a receiver. The pass ball's incomplete. The defender just teed off on it.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Peterson sets up. Pressure coming. He's taken down in the backfield. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completion.
Moye is looking for a good punt here. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. Charles, the deep man.
Will start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Gets the toss to the left. About a 1-yard loss.
On the run. Loss of 2 on the play.
Again with the run. Picks up 5.
40 on the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. Ball on their own 23. Throwing. Hits his receiver in stride. Couldn't pass the sticks, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, that's one play that drives me crazy when I see it. Does a receiver not realize where they need to be for the first down?
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. From the 37-yard line. What a kick. And he almost breaks it on that return.
It's not just the returner that makes everything happen on a play like that. The blockers have to know who to block, and they all did their jobs on that one.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Peterson sets up. Going to the right. And he's brought down in the backfield by Stevens. Lost about 2 yards.
3-yard loss on the play.
Second and long coming up here. Irwin lines up behind his fullback in the eye. He can't wrap him up. Runs through the tackle.
For 29 on the carry. Gain of 12 on the play.
Only one man back.
Inches. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. He picked up good yardage on that play.
Yeah, and he got a great push from his offensive line. You can credit them for that first down.
Olsen. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple.
On the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8. Ball on the 25-yard line. Peterson sets up, drops back with the throw, and this pass is completed. And he's brought down at the 11-yard line. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
First and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Using motion. Another run. Hurdles the defender. Puts it on the ground. Sharks recover. The offense recovers its own fumble.
They just dodged a bullet on that one. Now they have to do a better job of hanging on the ball because they might not be so lucky the next time.
2nd and maybe 3. 4 yards to the end zone. Going to the right. And he's brought down in the backfield. That play wasn't going anywhere except backwards.
I'll tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
The backs are lined up in a 9.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Pressure goes with a short pass to the right side. On the money. And he's stopped at the 7. Gain of 3.
3-yard gain to the play.
Atkinson will attempt to put up the first points of the day. The kick is up. A nice kick, and it's good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 16.
Booming kick downfield. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball.
Number 84 on the return. Get in there.
With the carry, closing in, slings it to the outside. Good pass rush, forcing the incompletion.
This defense really likes to keep the pressure on the passer. They bull rush, they speed rush, they blitz from the outside, all in an attempt to create turnover opportunities in the secondary. The offensive line needs to do a better job of holding on their block, giving a little extra time in the pocket that the quarterback needs.
Under pressure with the throw. This pass is incomplete. Good pass rush, John, as they try to disrupt the timing.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
3rd down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 15. Anderson out of the gun. Dropping back, spins away from the sack. Fumble. Sharks. The defense has it for the touchdown.
The coach has to be disappointed with that one. He was trying to figure out a way to bring his team back, and his offense just can't hang on to the ball.
The coach has decided to take advantage of his ability to challenge a bad call right here.
Yeah, the NFL wanted to make sure that there was never any questionable calls that determine a winner and loser at the end of the game. That's why they put the rule in.
The call on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
Johnstone looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
Peterson sets up, tosses it out to the right. Henning stops him for negative yardage. He found the ball carrier to make his fourth stop of the game. Irwin couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Pressure coming, looking for an option, gets the pass off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
He didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Moye is trying to pin them close to their goal line. Here's the catch. Andy waves for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 8-yard line.
The visiting team using motion. They give it to the halfback. Ball breaks the play up in the backfield. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was the case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
Sharks come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. The 30, the 40. He can't wrap them up. Powering ahead. The 40. Good job of bringing the pass in.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that second and third gear.
So we've reached the end of the first quarter. We've got a close one underway with Sharks ahead of the visiting team. 3-0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Charles picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. The visiting team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. Ball on the 32-yard line. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Incomplete. 4th down now after the incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
And so they come out to try to tie it up. And it's on its way. The kick sails through. It's good. Emmanuel is back and ready to put this one in the air. Short kickoff from the 11-yard line. Looking for leverage. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Myers in motion.
Poke out right. Sideline.
They give it to the halfback. Into the open field. Irwin did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Knocked away.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Sharks line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Pritchett goes in motion. Drops back. Pressure. Fumble. The visiting team. He was trying to make something happen by himself and puts it on the ground. So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble. The visiting team using motion. Woodson records the tackle at the 21-yard line. Picked up 9 on the play.
Get him low.
The visiting team using motion. Give it to the halfback. Charles just squeaks by the first down marker. So they pick up enough to convert for the first down. They're within striking distance here. Anderson gets set. Tosses it out to the right. 2-yard pickup on the toss.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Using motion. Rojas stops him for negative yardage. The defensive line wins that battle.
And the thing is, that's where it all starts, with alignment. And whoever can take control and dominate in the trenches is going to have a huge advantage over their opponent.
Fifth play of this drive. Dropping back, throws it. He has some room. He loses one tackle.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
It's 1st and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line. Charles lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Crosses it right. Now that's a stiff one. Here's an opening. Touchdown, visiting team.
This is how you attack the perimeter. You pitch it out to him and let him use his speed to get around the corner. Then his power to break a tackle and get the ball in the end zone.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. And he takes on the extra point. Well, John, a short drive. They covered the distance, found the end zone. 6 points.
Your job as an offense is not to worry about how long or how short of a field you have to go. Their job is to produce points. When they do, it fires up the defense to get out there and give them the ball back.
Emmanuel is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 1.
Decent kick. They should have a return. From the 7-yard line. Breaks free of the defender. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Miami takes over, trailing by a touchdown. They'll go from the I formation.
At the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Cowboy. Set.
Throwing on first down. Closing in with the pass. He hits his receiver. Peterson over and over throws the ball where only his receiver can get to it.
And that's what makes him so effective. Never seems to make a bad throw. Just about every pass is right on the money. If you ask me, he might be one of the most accurate passers in the league right now.
You got it.
The backs are lined up in an I. Under pressure, looking long down the right side of the field. Incomplete pass.
Pass interference on the defense.
It's first and 10. Hand off to the tailback. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Pressure coming. Throwing short to his left. Good play in the backfield. Lost about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Pressure, throws it, and it's complete. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
6 on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Tosses it out to the right. Not much on that pitch.
9 on the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
And they need about 9. Ball on the 18-yard line. Irwin, the lone back. Closing in, throwing, and he steps out of bounds at the 16-yard line. What a beautiful catch.
Yeah, I watched a guy the other day, and he makes about 100 straight catches in practice just like that.
They come out of the nickel.
And 7. Ball on the 16-yard line.
7th play of this drive. Under pressure with the throw. The pass is picked off. Breaking free. The 30. There he goes. And no one's going to catch it. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown. Visiting team. And boy, he'd love to have that back for sure.
I'll tell you, the one thing you can't do when you get in the red zone is turn the ball over. You have to come away with some sort of points.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Emmanuel comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 1.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. That interception brought their last drive to a sudden halt. After collecting themselves on the sidelines, let's see what happens here. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. Peterson gets set. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Behind, but caught. Kennedy was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Pressure, throwing. Behind the pass. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Yeah, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
Drops back. Closing in. Incomplete. They can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. They'll need a good pickup here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a third down situation.
That all you got?
Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. That was a tremendous diving catch.
You know, you're running full speed, and you have to jump and hold on to the ball after you hit the ground. That's tough to do.
Dropping back. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. He's there for the catch. And a blown assignment in the secondary, leading to a big gain.
This is exactly what you hope for. You catch him on a blitz, and you get your man deep, and then you get that deep man the ball for a big play. Red zone opportunities are always a big factor, and they should get at least a field goal out of this drive, as long as they're careful with the football.
Here come the heat.
This team just seems to lose momentum and confidence when they get near the goal line.
Runs through the tackle. Sharks call a timeout. They have one left. And now a second down play as they continue to try to get into the end zone rather than settling for a field goal before the half.
Snake eyes.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Stepping up, good play in the backfield. And the blitz confused the pass protection.
This defense is very good at masking what they're trying to do on defense. The guy will show blitz, and he drops into coverage as a guy from the outside blitzes in his play. I'll tell you, that could make it very hard to maintain blocking assignments.
Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. And it's on its way. The kick sails through. It's good. That kick goes right through the uprights as he adds another 3 to the score.
18, 17, Miami, 4.
So before we start the third quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. Atkinson is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 84. Back deep.
Nice difference. From the 1-yard line.
If they keep playing like they did in the first half, you can chalk up another win for this franchise.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Well, Steve. Give it all you got, Steve. Come on.
There's a flag on the play.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Looks like he was rocking on the line on that play.
That's one of the worst kinds of penalty. The guy has to do a better job concentrating.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty. The defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure coming. Grabs the off-target pass. Number 60 did a nice job of getting to that pass.
Yeah, we saw him running those quick pass plays in practice.
Sharks come out in a nickel package. Going to the left. That's a 3-yard gain.
With the carry, 3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 26. Using motion. Gets rid of it. Right in stride.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here comes the reach.
They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure, throwing short to the right side. Anderson just threw a strike.
Because he got him the ball so quickly, he was able to pick up great yardage after the catch.
Second and 3 coming up here. Ball on their own 45. Drops back, closing in, incomplete. Jamison made a great defensive play, tipping the passer.
And that's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make a big play just when they need him to.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Man in motion. Trying to take time off the clock with the lead. What do you think, John? Are they a little too conservative here?
But maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the 1st isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
Knight will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. He can't hang on to the kick. The visiting team are there to pick up the ball.
Ain't got nothing. Here comes the reach.
Number 86 in motion. They give it to the halfback.
The running game has not been able to get started today. They got to hope that the passing offense is ready to carry the load.
Get in there.
It's the toss to the right. Picked up 10 yards. Third down and short. Sharks come out in a nickel package. Hand it off. Charles barely makes it past the 1st down marker. So he gets about 5 yards and the 1st.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the 1st down.
Number 22 in the backfield.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
With the carry. Touchdown, visiting team.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Well, they began with great field position and took full advantage by getting a touchdown out of it.
Those are the kind of touchdowns you have to get. Because if the defense forces a field goal or a turnover, it's really a victory for the other team. And you can often swing momentum the other way.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
Should be a return here. From the 3-yard line.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Sharks come out in the bunch formation.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Stay guys.
Throwing. And the catch is made. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
Throwing on first down. Gets the pass off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 37. Peterson sets up. Dropping back, under pressure, throws it, incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Pressure coming, gets the pass off, the 50. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
The ball is right at midfield. The visiting team come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. 2nd down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
On the cover. Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure with the throw. Catch made on the run. They'll move the sticks for that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 32-yard line. Irwin lines up behind his fullback in the odd.
32-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Slings it to the outside. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Not much, but it's better than a loss.
When you see or feel the blitz and you start feeling the pressure, you got to remember that some yards are always better than none yards.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Peterson sends a man in motion. Gets the pass off. And the catch. Kennedy is having a big game with 5 catches now.
Gain of 8 on the play.
And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need it.
Irwin picks up just enough with a first. We get it again on third down.
That's the kind of thing that deflates a defense. They keep getting them in these third down situations, and they can't seem to get the offense off the field.
1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
That's all you. Come on, get up.
The offense is going to have to try something different in order to score some touchdowns when they get inside their opponent's red zone.
4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Snake eyes. Set.
Peterson sends a man in motion.
Sideline to sideline.
Irwin. They'll mark it at the 4-yard line. Irwin with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
94. Set. Bring that pain, baby.
Closing in, looks to the end zone. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
2nd and goal. Peterson gets set. Hands it off to the back. Still running. Touchdown. And they still have a chance.
Look at him here. He wasn't going to be stopped on that one. He's a hard runner. And he just shrugs off the defenders, and he gets in for a touchdown.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up. The point after is good. 10 plays and a touchdown. Good drive for the offensive unit.
When you talk about guys being on the same page, that drive is what you mean. The quarterback's doing what he's supposed to do. Linemen are doing what they're supposed to do. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to. That's how you score a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up with a kickoff. Number 16.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 10. And the offense comes back out on the field looking for the same result as the last time they had the ball when they got into the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll start the drive at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Charles. Ball loose. Charles. Get it.
These are the mistakes that need to be avoided if you want to win this thing. The coach can't be happy with the offense that just gave the ball away like that.
Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10.
Cowboy. Ain't got nothing.
Under pressure with the pass, and he hits his target. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
This is it. Here come the heat.
Irwin in the backfield. Drops back. Rowan. He shakes a defender. What a stiff one. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
It's 1st and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
Peterson with a man in motion. Gets the ball off. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of Sharks 24-13. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play.
Second and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line.
We got nothing.
Hands it off to the back. Great fake. Inches from a touchdown.
And the receiver just had too much momentum going, and he couldn't get himself under control and drag his feet to get the score.
Third and goal.
Snake eyes.
Quarterback sneak. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Miami.
And watch, this is the thing. He looks like one of those downhill runners. He shows some power. Power gets him right into the end zone.
Looking to make it just a field goal difference. They'll go for 2.
Hold that right. Eagle one. Snake eyes. Let's go.
To the end zone. This one falls incomplete. They were set up with good field position and were able to make the most of it by getting the touchdown.
Hey, that's just a great job by the offense. They see the defense on their heels, defending such a short field, and they go right at them for the score.
Atkinson will be kicking off.
Number 16, back deep to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line. The visiting team will start this drive from the 20-yard line.
84 on the return.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hit him low. He got it.
That play good for about a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 21. It's the toss to the left. He's taken down in the backfield.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
Third and 12. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Tosses it out to the left. Hands it off to the back. Charles couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Took his eyes off the ball and it's up for grabs. So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble.
Drop back. Drop. Come on,
They'll take over.
Gets rid of it, makes the adjustment. It's a fumble. The visiting team recover it. Great play by the defense to create and then recover the fumble.
And that's just great awareness. This goes to show you that you can never let up out there. You got to keep your legs moving and your eyes open till you hear that whistle.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 49. Only one man back. They'll pass on 1st down. Use it to go there. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
With the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 49-yard line. Hands it off. Nice play fake. Almost intercepted. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
The visiting team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Dropping back, fires it out to the left. Room to run. The 30. Slips the tackle. Amazing play by number 86.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 10-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Man in motion.
10-yard line.
On the call. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 8-yard line.
Pressure coming. Rolling. He has it. About 7 yards there.
On the reception, 7-yard gain on the play.
Third and maybe 1. Charles. Touchdown. Visiting team. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
And he takes it in for his 2nd rushing touchdown today. The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Emmanuel comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 1.
Decent kick. They should have a return. From the 7-yard line. Miami, down by 2 touchdowns, takes over on offense.
For 85 on the return.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Bust his grill. Get at him, Pete.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure, throws it, and he hits his target. Runs through the tackle. Peterson showed his strong arm and lightning release on that throw.
That's just to display a great hand shown by that receiver. The throw was a little off the mark, but he got his fingertips on it and brought it in for the catch.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Makes the adjustment. He saw the whole field, was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
94.
Irwin. 1 yard gain by the running back.
With the carry, 1-yard gain on the play.
And they need about 9. Closing in. Gets rid of it. There he goes. And he's tackled at the 45-yard line. Kennedy has been there over and over today, all day long. 7 catches so far. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Dropping back. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Sell out. Sell all you got. Sideline to sideline. Right.
Tosses it left. Irwin. They failed to get the first and turn it over on downs.
Yeah, but now you almost have to try for it. When you talk about fourth down situations, this is what you're talking about. Of course, now they give the ball back, and you talk about failed fourth down conversions.
The home team will start the drive.
He gets the carry. Loses the defender. 4-yard gain there.
On the carry. Gain of 4 on the play. Second and 5. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Back off, DB. Ain't got nothing. Cut up. Cut up. You got him. Cut up. Got. Cut up. 94. Cut up. Cut. Cut. Take him out. Cut up. Cut. Cut up. Cut up.
They get the call again. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So they need about 3 here. Ball on the 48-yard line. 2 minutes to go. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hand it off again. And he's brought down at the 40. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
This one is just about in the books. Miami will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts remaining. 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Looking for room. Simmons gets right in there and brings him down. Charles couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Get in there, Ron.
They line up in the I formation. Bailey goes in motion.
42-yard line.
This one is handed off. Breaks free. Fumble. The visiting team recover it. That was a lucky bounce.
You always need to be awake out there. You never know when this type of thing is going to happen. I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Man in motion.
Stay up, man. Pop back up. Hit him low.
Braver. Good game for the offense here in the second half.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. So I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
And so the offense gets one more shot to see what they can do here with the time remaining. He's trying to pin them down inside their own 10 on this one. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. No return here. Back it comes to the 20.
Any run plays in the playbook should be thrown out because they need points fast, and the only way they're going to get them is by throwing the ball.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Irwin lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Dropping back, under pressure, gets rid of it. Little off target, but caught. Peterson zips the ball into the receiver on that one.
The quarterback quickly read the defense and fired the ball into the receiver for a first down.
Hill stopped the clock with the spike. Second and 10. Ball on their own 30. Pressure coming, crossing it over the middle. He couldn't hang on to it.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
It's third down here. They have to put points on the board very quickly and then hope to recover an onside kick. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Drops back. Pressure. Throwing. Off target, but he gets it.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
The defense is hurting themselves with penalties.
The defense looks a little anxious out there. They need to do a better job of concentrating to prevent dumb penalties like that one.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 44. Dropping back. Closing in. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. A little too much on that pass, resulting in an overthrow.
Looks a little jumpy back there. One thing you never want to do is look at the rush. You want to keep your eyes downfield. If you start looking at the rush, then you can never be effective.
Get in there. Get the ball.
Throws it. Behind him, but he has it. He never hesitated on that pass.
That was quite a throw. This guy's been blessed with a golden arm.
The visiting team line up in the quarter defense with the pass. The pass ball's incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down. With the game pretty much over, let's see if they try a Hail Mary here. The visiting team come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Under pressure, gets rid of it, on the money. First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
That's the end of the game. The final score is 31, Miami 19.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports. Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
This defense has been watching extra film all week because they're facing a dangerous duel. And it starts with this guy. He'll make throws that no other quarterback would ever think about making. You think the guy's covered? And boom, he fires one in between two defenders for a touchdown.
LaDainian Tomlinson will be his go-to guy once again, and for obvious reasons. He's one of the better route runners and always seems to make the catch in traffic. Stopping this combo hasn't been easy for many defenses, so we'll have to see what type of coverages they go with to prevent these two from doing a lot of damage.
Look at him down there. Now this is a team that comes ready to play. Heck, I even think I see a coach jumping up and down a little bit.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss. The lights are on, both. And we go back to the game. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 88, back deep to return.
Should be a return here. From the 2. The Chargers will start the drive from the 19-yard line.
Number 88 on the return.
The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback.
19-yard line. First and 10.
Sideline. Let's go.
Under pressure, flings it to the outside. Tomlinson came up with the timely reception.
The quarterback will keep going to that guy if he keeps making catches like that.
It's second down and 15 to go. Rolling. Incomplete pass. That incomplete pass will bring up third down.
88, the intended receiver on the play.
The Chargers appear capable of running away with this game, John, if they can get everything rolling offensively. A couple of turnovers, and this could turn into a rout.
High-powered offenses aren't very high-powered when they don't have the ball.
Boston comes in motion. Drops back. Closing in. Looking for a receiver. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
Teague will try to improve upon those numbers on this punt return. So 3 and out, and they'll line up for the punt. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. It's first and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
94.
dime backs in for this play.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
To the air on first down. Throwing. Big opening at the 30. Langford shows you his arm strength on that pass.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
Stick up. Set.
Passing on first down. Gets rid of it. It's his receiver in stride. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found the hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
They're going with a form of bunch formation here. Hands off to the tailback. First down coming up after that run.
Gain of 4 on the play.
He'll get it again. Pickup of about 6 yards.
With the carry, gain of 6 on the play.
Second down, goal to go. Duncan, the long second. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
2-yard line.
Langford sets up. Looking to run it here.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're back up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
Gibson comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up. The kick is good. Williams will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 84, back to return.
Booming kick downfield. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20.
Sideline to sideline.
Jopper comes in motion. Counter play that goes for maybe a couple.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Pressure gets the pass off. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
88, the intended receiver on the play.
Baltimore with 6 defensive backs. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And he chooses not to return this one.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
Using motion. Counter goes for a gain of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
About 8 yards. Ball on their own 46. Dropping back. Hit just as he got that one off. They got pressure that time, and the quarterback pays the price.
He took a pretty big shot at the end of that play. They've been working on his timing at practice. 3 and 5-step drops that are designed to get the ball out of there quickly. He still has to try and get it out a little sooner, so he doesn't have to take too many hits.
Man in motion. Gets rid of it. The pass is picked up. Number 25 makes a spectacular defensive grab.
That's the type of play that will really give the defense some momentum when they come back on the field.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Using motion. Looking to run it here. Tomlinson couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Second and long. Ball on the 49-yard line. They'll go from the I formation. Cross play to the right. Keeping him at bay. Tomlinson was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Steps up. Pressure coming. Looking for an option. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass cover. They'll use the cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line and keep the offense off balance.
Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. So they have 1st and 10 here. Tosses it out to the right. Hand it off. It's taken down in the backfield by Jammer. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
Duncan, the lone back. Duncan. The Chargers tackle him in the end zone for a safety.
The home team is lined up for the kickoff. Number 84, back deep to return.
He gets the free kickoff from the 24. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Going to the right. Halfback takes the toss, picks up 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain on the play.
Tomlinson, the lone back, using motion.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
They got nothing. Hit the ball.
The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
They need about 3. Ball on their own 44. The backs are lined up in an eye. Toss play to the right. Runs him over. Only a yard by the halfback.
1-yard gain on the play.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. This could be a good return. A good return on that punt.
Yeah, he was 1 block away from getting into the open field and turning this one into a huge return.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 31-yard line.
Looking to run it here. Under pressure, flings it to the outside. Breaking free. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 46. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
We'll see. Let's go. Ball.
So we've reached the end of the first quarter. We've got a close one underway with the home team ahead of the Chargers 3-2. And we're ready to start the second quarter. The home team come out with 3 receivers tight.
46-yard line.
Bring the pain.
Number 88 goes in motion.
Bust this real good. Fake up.
They'll pass on 1st down. Closing in. He was drilled as he threw. The quarterback getting up a little slowly after that play.
Pressure can really mess up the timing of a play. That pass was incomplete because the quarterback had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
2nd and 10.
D up. We got nothing. Come on, partner.
2nd and 10.
Pressure with the pass. Almost intercepted. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back because that could easily have been an interception.
The Chargers expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Let's start on the offense.
They have a 3rd and long after the penalty.
Mistakes like that could really change the complexion of the game.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on their own 41. The home team holding on by less than a field goal. Drops back. Pressure coming with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Stradlin is back to receive this kick. Here's the punt. And this punt will sail out of bounds. First and 10. Ball on their own 25. Breeze sets up. He'll pass on first down. Throwing. Incomplete. A jarring blow on that one.
Yeah, so good it knocked the ball right out of his hands.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Chargers can regain the lead with a field goal. Nelson displayed excellent anticipation.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 25. Miller, the motion man, drops back under pressure with the throw. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive. And the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. Gain of a couple on that carry.
With the carry, gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 42. Dropping back, closing in, gets rid of it, and the catch is made. Langford with a tight spiral on that pass.
That guy's always had a great arm. That's something you can't teach.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Duncan. And that's a gain of about 8.
Gain of 8 on the play.
2 yards to go.
Bring the pain. What's his deal?
Pump fakes, throws it, and he makes the grab. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Going to the right. And he's brought down in the backfield. Lost about 2 yards.
3-yard loss on the play.
Let's see. Check him out. Sideline to sideline. Pump line right. Let's go. Come on.
The home team holding on by less than a field goal. Dropping back, throwing short to his left. That short pass incomplete, brings up a third down play.
The intended receiver on the play.
So it's third down and long. Ball on the 31-yard line. The home team holding on by less than a field goal. Pressure for a receiver, and he's tackled behind the line. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completion.
Very long field goal attempt here, about 54 yards out. And it's on its way. The field goal attempt is good. That kick will go right through, giving him his second field goal of the night. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 88, back to return.
Not a bad kick, they'll set up for the return. From the 5. The Chargers will start the drive from the 20.
Number 88 on the return.
Breeze sets up, using motion. Gets the call. About a 4-yard gain there.
The ball carrier, gain of 4 on the play. Second and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Pressure coming. Throws it. Almost got it. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. And when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
3rd and 5. Ball on their own 25. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. With the throw, incomplete pass. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. From the 46. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
Only one man in the backfield. The home team using motion. He gets the carry. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
On the carry, 3-yard gain on the play.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. Get in there.
Under pressure with the throw, he hits his receiver. Good catch by the receiver on that play.
Yeah, he made sure he was in the clear, moved into position, and made the catch.
Is that all you got?
They're blitzing. Gets the pass off at the 30.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. They come through with this perfect play that gets him a first and keeps the drive going.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. San Diego looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
From the gun.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Come on, D.
Closing in. Full receiver. And he's brought down at the 21. Duncan showed great hands on that reception.
Soft hands are something very special to find in a receiver.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Incomplete. Fourth down. Upcoming after that incomplete pass. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. And it's up. Solid effort tonight. 3 field goals for him. Williams is back and ready to put this one in the air. Decent kick. We should have a return from the 7-yard line.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. First and 10.
Come on, get up.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Throwing on first down. Gets the pass off to the 20. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
So they have first and 10 here. Tomlinson, blown setback. Pressure, passing line. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
Breeze gets set. Gets rid of it. Good connection there.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. To the air on first down. Gets the pass off. 6-yard gain. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle. Dropping back. Pressure coming with the throw. This one falls incomplete.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. We let that one go. The lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line. It could be time for all those big guys up front to do their thing. If the defense can hold them, they should have some time to get a drive of their own going.
Third and 3. Ball on the 48-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. Another run. The defender goes down. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
And that's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
Pass play here on first down. Rolling right. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there. If the defense can prevent them from getting in the red zone, it'll force a tougher field goal try. So they want to play aggressive and make the tackling crisp and force him into third down situation.
Tomlinson breaks free of the defender. Clears the defender. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow. Let's see how this defense handles a no huddle. Dropping back, under pressure, throwing. He hits his receiver. It's first and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. They'll come out on first down, and we'll try to make this red zone visit a successful one. Closing in with the throw. Drops the interception. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in. This is where you want to find a mismatch on defense and try and expose it for the score. Maybe they try a new formation to cause some confusion down there.
Breeze sends a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. The Chargers call a timeout. They have one timeout left. Tomlinson lines up behind his fullback in the I. Dropping back. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. So it's 1st and goal. Ball on the 1. Pressure for a receiver. The defender was able to put the pressure on, forcing the incomplete pass.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
I'm looking for a run here on 2nd down.
They may try to, but a pass might work better, because if you run, you're going to get back to the line and hurry up with another play.
Touchdown, San Diego. He threw a great pass, and they get into the end zone.
The quarterback knew that he had to make that pass perfect, and he got the job done on that one.
Hennings comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 23.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 11. They're ready to go again after that last drive ended with a field goal.
The defense doesn't want to play too soft underneath, as this guy might throw to his back out in the flat. If they want to keep this thing going into halftime, they have to be aware of things like that.
Only one man back. Pressure coming with the pass. And he's forced out of bounds at the 48-yard line. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short. He can throw them long. He can throw them medium. He can throw them anywhere. Good play by the secondary will be a key to whether or not this thing goes into the half a tie ball game.
Drops back. Pump fakes. Gets the pass off. Right to him. The home team call a timeout. They have 2 left.
It's up to the quarterback to make the best decisions for his team right now. He needs to avoid holding the ball too long and throwing it into double coverage. If he does those things, they should have the lead at halftime.
Throwing. Incomplete pass. Jammer got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to. I wouldn't be surprised to see a run on this play. If it is one, they may already have another play called and will go with a no huddle.
Under pressure with the pass. He finds his man. He saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play. We need to watch the guys up front on this play. They're going to be passing. And the best thing the defense can do here is to get some pressure on the quarterback. Either throw a pick or taking him down for the sack.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete.
Pass interference on the defense.
It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Come on.
San Diego comes out in their nickel package. Throws it, and he hits his target. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
They'll try to add 3 with a field goal before halftime. Gibson is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. And it's on its way. And he connects on his 4th field goal of the game. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Williams in to kick this one off.
Number 84, back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 4. First and 10. Ball on their own 21. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Breaks free. The 30, the 40, the 50. We've reached the halfway point. Quite a contest to this point with the score. Baltimore 12, San Diego 9. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 13, back deep to
They'll return this one. From the 4-yard line.
This one hasn't been decided yet. Each of these teams have played fairly well on both sides of the ball. So I could see this one getting decided by whoever has the last possession.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
First and 10.
Lose it. You got
Langford gets set. Closing in, throwing short to his left. And that brings up second down. Let's go to Melissa.
Thanks, Al. The Chargers coach felt his defense lacked emotion throughout the first half, and that's one reason why they've been ineffective. He believes that they've made the proper adjustments, and we should see additional intensity right away. Al?
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Pressure. Throws it. No catch. He was out of bounds.
As a quarterback, you're supposed to put the ball where only the receiver can get it. I think somebody should have told him that he also needs to keep it in bounds.
Ball. Ain't nothing. Bust is great.
Out of the shotgun. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Incomplete. Good play by the defender to get in there and disrupt the pass.
He had to get rid of the ball in a hurry.
Stradlin into return. Here's the kick. He can't hang on to the kick. The Chargers scoop up the live ball. Following the turnover now, it's first and 10. Go back handoff. Rivera wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just the case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Drops back. Under pressure with the hurt. Breaking free. What a stiff one. Breeze flings that pass in there.
Now that is a great throw. The quarterback surveyed the field, found the open guy, and got the ball to him in a hurry.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 46.
Snake eyes. Get at him, Chief.
Tomlinson is the deep back. Tomlinson.
46 yards.
4-yard gain there.
One, the ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hit him low. Give it all you got, Chief. Come on.
Gets the toss to the right. The 40.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back. That's about as good a block as you're going to see.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Get in there.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Hand it off. Pickup of about a yard on the run.
Carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
The Chargers line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Give it all you got.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. On the run. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Chargers. He stepped up, made a terrific throw, and it went for the touchdown.
That's just great communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Great drive that culminates in a trip to the end zone and gives them the lead.
That's a big drive that they really needed. The score really swings momentum over to their side, giving them confidence that they can move the ball against this defense. Now it's up to their defense to keep the pressure on.
And the
San
kickoff team
Diego
comes out
is
onto the
lined up
field.
for the kickoff. Number 13.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 10-yard line. Breaks the tackle. The 40. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. With the pass, he has to move. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Duncan. Great fake. Throwing. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
So it's 2nd and 10.
They got nothing. Snake eyes.
Closing in with the pass. Well, the quarterback did his part.
He was there, and the quarterback found him with the ball. Just bounced off his hand.
The home team line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Slings it to the outside. And he's brought down in the backfield by Jammer. They went with a screen pass on that play.
And the defense was waiting to pounce on him.
Stradlin will try to improve upon those numbers on this punt return. He'll try to pin them close to the goal line. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch. into the end zone. Touchdown. Tomlinson. And he stopped at the 23-yard line. Decent gain, about 4. 7 yards to go. Using motion. Hands it off to the back. The defender brings him down at the 27. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
Third and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Breeze sets up, drops back, pressure with the throw, incomplete pass. Number 33 just made a great defensive play.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. This could be a dangerous one. His blocks are set up.
Return for a gain of 2 yards.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 40. Duncan in the backfield.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Looking upfield. Pressure coming with the pass. Right on time. That pass looked like a dead duck.
And some of those ducks are dead, but this one had enough life in it to get down there for the first down.
Let's go. Come on. You go what? Set. Stay up.
Gets the toss to the right. Using the stiff arm.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. And that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
The Chargers expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs.
Get in there, line.
Throws it, and this pass is completed. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Hands it off. Number 96 hauls him down behind the line. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. The home team come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight.
Stay after him. Get in there.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Slings it across the middle. Hits him in stride. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
He adds that big run to his total, and the defense has been having a very difficult time bringing him down. Only 1 man in the backfield.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
He'll keep it. Closing in. Throwing short to his left. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Sideline.
Pressure. Slings it to the outside. Intercepted. The 30. The 40. Into the open field. Into the open, and this could be 6. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, San Diego. Pass rush had a lot to do with that interception.
That's exactly what happened out there. He felt the rush coming, and he was coming so fast that he threw it up for grabs, and he paid for it. I'm sure that he wished he had that one back as soon as he let it go.
Hennings comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. The kickoff
San
team
Diego
lines up.
is lined up for the kickoff. Number 23.
Nice kick from the 8. Well, the last time they had the ball, they turned it over on an interception. Let's see what happens here. It's 1st and 10. He'll pass on 1st down with the pass, and it's caught.
Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time, he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
The home team come out with the receivers bunched on both sides. Pressure coming. Throwing. Burns. He has it. They complete the pass for the 1st down.
That showed awareness by the receiver. He knew just where he had to go to get the 1st down, crossed a marker, and then looked for more.
First and 10. Ball on their own 41.
Get the ball. That's all you. Stay down.
Duncan, the lone back, rigged, in motion.
On the 41-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
On the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Under pressure, throws it. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down.
82, the intended receiver on the play.
Closing in, going long to the left. He just barely got it off, and he paid for it.
Hey, the defense was sitting in the zone, watching the quarterback out. They saw where he was looking. And he didn't see them watching, and boom, he threw it right into that zone coverage.
Breeze gets set. 4-yard gain there. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Chargers ahead of the home team, 23-12. And we'll start the 4th quarter. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 48. Tomlinson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Almost picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Pressure, gets rid of it, and it's complete. Missed tackle. They'll bring him down at the 34. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
Breeze gets set, hands it off to the back. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Inverted face mask on the defense.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around. You just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
2nd and 3 coming up here. Ball on the 27-yard line. And this is the 5th play of this drive. It's the toss to the left. Room to run. Just won't go down.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block. And that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
It's 1st and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line. Drops back. Throwing. On the money. Nelson got very good penetration there. So that tackle was his 3rd. Tomlinson is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Dropping back, pressure coming with the throw. Good play in the backfield by Aldridge. Breeze floated it out there, and the receiver was able to bring it in.
And that's a typical timing pass where you lead the receiver to a spot. And when he gets there, he just needs to make the catch.
3rd down now and goal to go. Ball on the 11-yard line.
He's over 100 yards in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for much more than that from your back.
This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and the kicker got all of that one. And with that right there, they've now scored 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 23, back to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 9-yard line. The defense forced the interception the last time this offense had the ball, and they'll be looking to do the same thing here. The home team come out with 3 receivers tight.
1st and 10.
Fakes the throw. Throwing. And the catch is made. Langford continues to pass effectively and has now thrown for over 200 yards. First and 10. Ball on their own 43. He'll sneak it. Under pressure with the throw. They'll mark it at the 49-yard line. The catch was his 4th. The quarterback likes to go to him more and more as the game moves along. San Diego looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. It's the pass off. The pass ball's incomplete. Got it off just before they got to him.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 49. Drops back with the throw. He hits his receiver. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a first down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
The home team line up in Tripp's bunch.
Give it all you got, Pete. Come on.
Pass play here on first down with the pass, and this pass is completed. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on second and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
Second and about 1. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Catch the ball, man.
Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Quarterback did a good job avoiding the pass rush, but couldn't find anybody open.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
Closing in, throwing. He hits his receiver. The touch pass finds the receiver for the first down.
And the receiver did a nice job of hauling in that high pass to get it.
Let's go. Oh, we got enough.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the court. Beat the blitz, decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
They need 5. Ball on the 17-yard line. Dropping back, pressure, gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. Third down, upcoming after the incomplete pass.
On the cover.
Nickel back in this time.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure coming. This pass is incomplete. The defender was able to get in there to disrupt the pass.
This defense really likes to keep the pressure on the passer. They bull rush, they speed rush, they blitz from the outside, all in an attempt to create turnover opportunities in the secondary. The offensive line needs to do a better job of holding on their block, giving a little extra time in the pocket that the quarterback needs.
It's the pass off, puts it on the ground. The home team. So they recover their own fumble for a touchdown. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Williams comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 88, back to return.
He got all of that. San Diego sends the offensive unit out onto the field looking to build the lead.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Come on, partner.
Tomlinson.
When you have a guy who can carry the ball for over 100 yards a game, you have half of what you need on offense to get to the Super Bowl.
They need 5. Ball on their own 22. Handed off to the fullback. Gain of about a yard by the fullback.
1 yard gain on the play.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
2 minutes to the final gun. The home team call a timeout. That's their first. They taught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive. And the counter is designed to take advantage of that. Get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
This one is just about in the books.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hands it off. The home team call a timeout. They have 1 remaining. They line up in the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. About a 2-yard gain here.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Third and 4. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hand it off again. Quite a run here in the second half.
Yeah, and that might just be the defense showing signs of fatigue here in the fourth quarter.
Gives the ball off. And he's tackled at the 45. Running back picks up about 4 yards. It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. Only 1 man back. 1 yard gain by the running back.
1 yard gain on the play.
T sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
Time for just one last heave to the end zone.
The defense cares about only one thing here. They can't let the ball cross the goal line. And if the ball's in the air, they just have to knock it down instead of trying to pick it off.
Under pressure with the pass. This pass is incomplete. San Diego comes out in a dime package.
On the 10-yard line.
Drops back. Closing in, gets rid of it. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, San Diego 26, Baltimore 19. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports. Marino.